Well, hey guys, we're gonna show you today Gayle's new car. No, you can't give me the finger, Gayle. You see, Gayle's spoiled with a Mini Cooper, and I want to get rid of that thing because it's expensive, and I don't care if y'all don't think they're pieces of crap and they're expensive. So anyway, Gayle, I decided to spoil Gayle with a new car. Now originally, come on, Gayle. Now originally,
a comment like that, Brian, the ladies are not going to be lining up at your door.
That's all right. I don't have to worry about other ladies. I got my lady right there. Miss Mopar is right over there. Anyway, so I bought this car for $300, and I actually bought it for parts to fix my silver car, which actually I didn't even need. I bought it for a radiator because it turns out that this car was a one owner, and they put a lot of money into it fixing it up. Suspension, brakes, calipers, new exhaust system from the cat back. I mean, everything has been replaced underneath. It's just ugly. So anyway, I'm trying to get rid of Gayle's Mini Cooper because it's expensive, and that thing just eats like lots of money every time it breaks. And Gayle likes to be trendy and cute, but it's time to move it on because it's got a lot of miles on it, and it's got a lifter tick in it, and it's just a pain in the ass, and everything is difficult and expensive, and it's time for it to go. It's got like 120,000 miles on it. So anyway, I decided to buy this purple car. Look at the smile on Gayle's face. You know, she is so spoiled. You know what I mean? So anyway, it's covered with hail dents. The paint is peeling off. What do we call this, Gayle?
You called it the Gayle Storm.
I'm naming it Gayle Storm because it's full of dents, as you can see. So we decided we were going to fix this up for our channel.
No. Brian decided. Brian decided.
Okay, well,
Brian.
Well, all right. Well, Miss Mopar doesn't want the Hyundai because she's all trendy and cute with her Mini Cooper. So anyway, the thing is just, other than the fact that it's not pretty, it's, you know, a lot more reliable than that Mini Cooper. And Gayle said to me she always dreamed of having his and her cars, so she's plus Gayle.
I'm not sure what you were smoking the night you dreamed that.
Now come on, now. So anyway, so it needs some TLC. It needs a wheel bearing because the wheel bearing is shot. But for $300, I mean, you can't complain. The air conditioning still works in it. Look at this. We're gonna clean this up.
They don't have to complain. They're not the ones that have to.
Oh, come on! I've driven mine for almost 20 years. It's nice. They're reliable. You know, they're actually decent cars. I mean, Hyundai got a bad reputation in the early couple years they produced cars, but they've come a long way, building really nice quality stuff. And you know what? It's damn reliable. So tomorrow, we're going to the junkyard. I'm going to get Gayle a wheel bearing, and we'll see if we can find some nice paint at the junkyard. But it needs a control head because it only blows out your face. It doesn't. Control head, I think, is damaged. But other than that, I mean, it needs a good cleaning. It's actually disgusting. I mean, the woman I think that owned it never even vacuumed it. But we're going to gut it out and clean it up and fix what's wrong with it, and you know, if Gayle's feeling really, you know, for feeling it, we'll maybe just get the dent remover tools out, and maybe we'll throw another paint job on it like we did the Dodge. It's got some damage here, you know, it's got a little dink here, and it's got a hell of a winker dent on the freaking door. So Gayle, look how nice that dent is. The mirror hasn't been replaced, or maybe it might not have been, but it was from a red car, but it works. A couple light bulbs out, but it's had all its services. It's got belts, needs an oil change. You know, the headlights have been replaced. They're nice and clean. It's just all faded and full of hail dents. So this is Gayle Storm. I've officially named it Gayle Storm. It needs a tire. Look at you over there shaking your head. Come on, Gayle. You're spoiled. I thought I could spoil you with this nice. I thought I could spoil you with this. It's got a big, nice, wicked crease on the door. But, you know, it's not smashed. It's just not pretty. So, you know, we're going to just do it for YouTube, and Gayle wants to get rid of that. Well, I want Gayle to get rid of that Mini Cooper so she can get a Miata.
Gayle does not want to get rid of her Mini Cooper.
Well,
Let's just make sure we're stating the correct facts here.
Well, it's expensive, and it's too expensive to fix, and you know it's on its way out. What else we got here? Let's just have a look around and show you this beautiful car here. Look at that. Look at that paint. Look at that. We're gonna wet sand that off and polish it up. It's gonna look like $1 million. Show you how nice and spacious the trunk is.
Tell you what, you give me $1 million and let me do the comparison, and we'll see if I feel the same way.
Well, look at this nice spacious trunk full of Cressida parts. That's a car you guys have not seen yet because it's been at the body shop for over a year, but we have another Toyota we haven't brought home yet. So, it's a GLS model. It's loaded. No sunroof. Mine's got a sunroof and a CD player. This Gayle's car originally came with no sunroof, and it came with a tape deck, which someone has been replaced. But we're gonna upgrade Gayle so she can have her Bluetooth and stuff. She can be all Bluetoothed and everything. So we'll make a video about mine. I bought this car when it was 2 years old, and I still own it to this day. And it's only got 67,000 miles on it, and it's been wonderful. I'm not complaining. I would prefer the Toyota Corolla, but you know, that's just, it didn't play out that way. But there'll be a story about that one in the future. But so there you have it. Look at that, Gayle's new whip. So tomorrow it needs a wheel bearing. Tomorrow I'm going to the boneyard because it deserves the best. It's going to get a boneyard bearing and a control head, and we'll put a couple light bulbs in it, and I'm going to let Gayle drive it tomorrow, and we'll make a video about her impressions, and you know what I mean? I'll let Gayle do a review on it.
Can't wait.
Listen to that. Listen to that deep ingrained sarcasm going on. So, yeah, so we'll see you guys tomorrow when we get it fixed, and we'll take it out on the road. We'll slap a plate on it and go buzz down the street and let Gayle fall in love. So, all right, Gayle, well, I guess we'll see them tomorrow, huh, when we go for a test drive. Does that sound like a plan? Miss Bopar.
Bye.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow at the test drive.